Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody. We are back on Hollywood Animal, the stuff that dreams are made of, and it is 1940. We are aiming for another win at the Pollux Awards. We haven't picked our nominees yet, but things are going well for the studio. I had some issues on set of Stagecoach. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us too much. And we're looking forward to seeing if we can stay our first 9-star film, but we got to get our best people on it once we get going. Lots of movies in the bank here. Lots of movies out on release, and we are excited to see where this is going to take us as war rages on in Europe, and we are going to start to create some 1940 films and see what we have in store. As always, if you are enjoying the series, I want to thank you for spending the time with it. It's been a lot of fun, and just know that I do appreciate it very much that you guys are checking it out and the feedback that you guys leave. So thank you for that, and I hope you enjoy this episode as we dive into it. Oh, boy, yep. Well, good thing is we can pay people more. Not a problem. Bernard, that's disappointing. You are our guy to find stuff. Oh, what do we have here? Sherman learned from a friend, an agent in New York, that the Tatsuya Igawa is leaving the theater for cinema. Even Arthur Gerstein would give a lot of money for an actor like that. Oh, he has negotiated. Snatch Mr. Igawa from our competitors' clutches. We'll hire the guy. Oh, yes, sir. He's just like a younger. Oh, but Pearl Harbor's going to come around. I feel like that's going to bite us. That's going to go. Yep, it's going to be some friction. We're going to stick with you, though, sir. The Roaring 20 saw quite a bit of a boost after pre-production. That's nice to see. We'll make sure everybody's as happy as we can get them in there. And Vampiro, our horror film, is ready to go. Early January, where we know all great horror films are released. I do kind of wonder why so many horror films are released. I mean, I know some are blockbusters, but I don't know. I'm always in more of a horror mood when they're in September, October, and I wonder why they don't release. They release plenty of them, but I feel like that's the perfect time to do so. But of course, we didn't follow that with Vampiro either, so who am I to judge? We got the antagonist getting killed a lot, don't we? Vivian, what do you got for us? Ooh. We might need to train you to up your... I think she could benefit from this. Isn't she maxed out pretty close? No, she could be 8 stars. Peter Harris, though. Sir, let's see what we can do with you. Virginia Fuller. Nice to see. The Adventures of Robin Hood. It's doing well. Oh, there we go. We got some fresh story elements. And Mr. Smith Goes to Washington's ready to go. Sand in My Eyes. Okay. He's leveling up faster this way, though. And he's giving us scripts to work with that aren't very good. Oh, what do we have here? Buzz Cody, Travis Jebb, El Barto. Kids snuck onto the set last night. They broke props, smashed lighting equipment. Oh, these hooligans. They're from a nearby ranch. What do we do? Their ranch burned down? My friends can convince their parents to pay for the... Let's just pay the money. Let's not cause any trouble with that. We're trying to be a more righteous studio right now. We had our dealings and we paid dearly, $30 million for them. I don't know why there's a piano. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington's thing there, but we're going to put it as our opening one for Valentine's Day. We won't have as much of a lead in on our advertising. That's a concern. But we want something new there. So let's have our express. Let's get our Hespia printing, and hopefully we can, with some tricks, get this thing going. Women, young men, and men. All right, we'll get rid of, yeah, so apparently we're not enough. I guess I don't have the advanced analytics yet. I thought I did. I really thought I got it. I'll have to go check. Let's get our tricks going. The hospice visit. We're going to try to get another one if we can. Bessie will do one. You'll give aid to the homeless. Can we get another one? Jim will do it. Orphanage. And another. Roscoe. Of course, Roscoe. Snob. That's going to help. That will help, I hope, if they succeed. And now we've opened up some that can do stagecoach. Eugene and Leon. There we go. Let's check out our research. We're doing hush money. I have the viewership projection. So let me know if I'm just not looking in the right spot. I do have this, and I have the accurate one. So I don't know why they're not showing up. I thought they would show up whenever we're doing the advertising, but I don't know if I'm missing something. Is it a bug? I'm not really sure. 3 comrades, 8 weeks, made almost $3 million in profit. We'll take that. Gene Parker, Elbert Duncan, they can all both do criminal gangs now. Let's stash that one away. The Wizard of Oz, do we have enough? Do we have a soundstage available? We do, because we need to get a soundstage for those. If we're equal, we will do the shooting on location. Oh, I kind of want to do it in color, even though I said we wouldn't. Let's do it in color, just to stay true to, the ruby slippers and all of that. We'll put Alfred on this and Brian Griffith, our best or Leon Reese, who fits here. He's got the small town to big time, so we're going to go with that one. The spirited young lady will be Catherine or actually, no, we're going to send her our best. She's done Ambitious Woman. She can do this one too. The mysterious guide will be Ernest Lane. The parent figure, Tatsuya Igawa. The evil witch is going to be Susie Duncan. We've got a hit on our hands. I know it. What's our next one? Buck Rogers, our sci-fi flick, got a little bit better. It's serviceable, especially considering we didn't have our best in it. We can start another so-so movie. So Virginia, continue to improve. Cornelius as well. Fred Johnson. Excellent. Let's get something started here. We got the code holding us back on several of these. We'll just take one of these cheapo scripts and see what we can come up with. And this will be a good one for our training to kick in here. We have Fairy Tale Towns. We're going to have a rescue mission, a pirate. Well, this will be interesting. Okay. Is he good? Walter? Okay. We'll go back to our black and white for this one. Vincent Rooks can get this. He's got more upside to it. Fred Johnson. Or he does historical well. So Nelson Porter, you get this one. We will give this one to Glenn Parker with Russell Spencer being his right-hand man, and the pirate is going to be Elbert Duncan. 3 young up-and-coming actors will sink this one, I'm sure. I have no doubt. Let's get Mr. Christopher Hill on another idea as well. Adventures of Robin Hood, $6 million. Okay. Let's pull that back to 8. It is running out of steam. We haven't had anything really take off for a long time, but we haven't had that 9-star script yet to take advantage of the boutique thing. Modern Times is done. $8 million in profit. $10 million at the box office. Not too shabby. Okay, candidates. Here we go. Best film. We want to put in The Life of Emile Zola if we can. I believe it didn't. That one won the Academy Award, I think we said originally. And it was Imitation of Life, also did really well in front of the critics. Then we will put Bone Grinder. Loved that one. Hated that one. That one was not as strong. About Holiday. Not as strong either. 3 Comrades did okay. We're going to go Modern Times. See what we get there. We're going to do additional promotion for all of those. That's what we need. We don't need these other ones. So we will do the same ones. Emile Zola. Well, actually, Robin Hood for cinematography. Just to mix it up. And we'll do You Can't Take It With You. Best Actor, Ernest Lane, Robin Hood. We will have Emile Zola, Stanley Fitzgerald. And let's send out, do we do Roger Jenkins or Oliver Blake or Tom Alexander? Let's put Tom Alexander in there for Angel Squad. Best Actress. Well, let's just do all 3 of these. We've got Susie Duncan and Marilyn Daniel and Julia Holt. We'll put a little promotion into her. What is this one again? Best Director. We will go with Emile Zola. And Imitation of Life. And we're going to do You Can't Take It With You. Screenplay. Robin Hood was a master. Actually, You Can't Take It With You. And we will do Emile Zola again. And the Adventures of Robin Hood. I'm proud of that one. We'll see how that goes. But I need to write a new script. Felix. Oh, I should not have had him doing that. Oops. Well, in 42 days, we'll be able to put him back. Let's get another one going. These are all so bad combinations. Christopher, let's get you started. But, okay, so we have Wilson Hodges ready to go. Let's start on our first 1940 script, and we're going to start on the one that was the Best Picture winner from this year, Rebecca. It was an Alfred Hitchcock movie. I'm sad to say I'm not familiar with this one. Laurence Olivier was the star, Joan Fontaine as well. Olivier was some kind of widower, and he marries whoever Joan Fontaine was playing, and her and a housewife. There's all kinds of like intrigue. There's some romance. There's a little bit of thriller to it. I don't really know how to describe it. There was apparently a mysterious death. The housekeeper dies in a fire at the end. So we're going to put this in the countryside. They're out in an estate at the end, I think. The protagonist will be, let's make him a lovable rogue. Yeah, we'll do that. The antagonist, do we have a nosy housekeeper. Apparently we do not. Ooh, an enemy from the past, though. That kind of fits. Somebody who knows what happened to the first wife. We are going to have a love interest has been done to death. Can't do that one. We could do a worried wife. She's worried she'll be next, the second one. The themes and events, we do need to have a love triangle, so I guess we're going to need to have somebody else in here. I don't think we do. A sheriff's going to come along, though, to investigate things. We will have a search for a killer. This is going to be a bad script. Some of these things do not fit. Oh, crime of necessity. And the finale, do we have the supporting character dies? Let's go with, I honestly don't know what would fit with this one. I feel like he ran off or something happened. We're going to say his dreams get crushed. This is going to be a mess of a script. Wilson, you've won a few Polluxes in your time. You've won 3. Let's see what you can do with that one. Sand in my eyes has gotten better. Okay. And production has leveled up. We'll continue to add to the studio there. I like that. That's a nice little film for us. Won't be anything spectacular, but it's going to do something good. Hooch can get in there, and so can Dick Beck. Get some experience for him. That's where these little scripts are going to be good for that. Young Mr. Lincoln is paused, must have a conflict. Oh, yeah, you can take $700 a month. That's not a problem at all. Vampiro, how to do? 50% attendance. Not too shabby. Robin Hood to the very top is pretty much done. Oh, it is done. Not a huge hit, but good enough. Okay, what do we get? The 6th attempt got in there, unfortunately. But Imitation of Life and Emile Zola both are in there. Jack Stein. Oh, we got to win with one of these. Jack Stein gets in there for Emile Zola. Stanley Fitzgerald also for Best Actor for that one. Actress Holt and Duncan both made it. Imitation of Life. Emile Zola, it's everything we nominated for it. It's in there. We're going to hope it pays off. Pressure's on. We've got some stars on our hands there. A new piece of equipment. Okay. Why not? Alton Hughes is getting a little better. Let's go back to film school for him. He is not one of our editors or composers. What was he? Director? Yeah, he's still so rough. Let's train him up again. And another one I want to do is I want to try to get one of our cinematographers here, Harley Gill. See if we can up that ceiling. All right, here come the tricks. Vampiro. It's going to run out of steam. Still has some advertising clout behind it, though. That might help do it okay. Gone with the Wind is ready. 7-3 and 7-4. Oh, what a hit that took. Ooh. Who did we? Oh, that's right. We had weaker editors and stuff on it. I didn't think it would take that much of a hit. That's a shame. Let's give it a little bit more time for advertising. We're going to start doing 25,000. We have the screens. We might as well. We have this. We need to get more scripts together. So I do agree we need to start looking into getting the freelance writer's office so we can just buy scripts. Young men and men. We will not do tricks on this one. Do we have another script we can do? We do, but we're going to run into problems with the code. That is a problem. Corrupt official. Let's get that out of the code. Actually, we could just overturn everything. Let's go ahead and start working on it. A Grand Hotel. The love interest one is just so stale for us. We'll wait a little bit, see if that gets a little better. Let's try the 6th attempt. It's up for an Oscar, or for a Pollux award. Not from our studio, but from somebody else. Can we sue them for IP infringement? Let's use the color. Ooh. So the only thing about this is it's practicality is better. So it's not really, that new audio one's not looking like it's going to be that much of a difference. Alfred, start your journey. And Fred, you as well. Our hopeless romantic will be Coleman Casey. The tyrant will be Gabe. This is going to be a weird script if those are the two main characters and the only ones. I'm not so sure that's going to be very good. All right. Mr. Smith goes to Washington. We got tricks galore going out of this. $2 million on this one. Should have been rated better. That's going to be interesting. See how that does. And of course we get hit with everything. Ugh. That's okay. We're still making the money. People are going to watch it because that's what we're putting out for them to watch. They're just going to have to deal with it. Marie Antoinette. Give us some good news. Solid 8s. We'll go with that one. All right, Marie, you can go at the tail end here of Gone with the Wind. This one should be better. It's going to have a longer run-in of advertising. There we go. Back to our young women and women. Let's do a trick here. Jane's always good for that. Pay somebody's debts. Adventures of Robin Hood, $6 million in profit, $8.5 at the box office. Nothing to be ashamed of there. And Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. What did we do here? 92% attendance on 80% ad effect. 5.2 million. That is massive on the script and everything. That was not overly strong. At least on some of these elements. It's got stale and rotten elements. So I'm not sure, again, how much of an impact some of those things have. Jesse Holtz almost got himself another script. And as I say, he does have glitter in the eyes. Well, we've shown we can turn that into something. Oh, it has nudity. Dag nabbit. Why are you throwing that in there? Let's get you into a new one. Oh. Gunga Din. Give us some good news. Yeah. We knew that was going to be a bit of a mess. We can go ahead and start that one, though. Timothy can work on that one. He'll do something amazing with it, I'm sure. We definitely need that level 4 soundstage. And let's put Timothy Hughes on that one, directed by Lee Zimmerman can do this one. The Adventurer, we don't have anybody who's like a daring adventurer, do we? Not that's available. Let's go with someone who is decent at drama. No, Edgar Conti. This is his. The Mysterious Guide will be Carol Quinn. Our sidekick, David Gutman, with Manuel Vasquez being the tribal chief. And Bernard fails yet again. We're just going to have him give us a random element. Okay, here we go. Trying to get another one of our required. See if we can get one that's required here. Harlan, give us some good news. Got to get that best picture. That's the only thing we're really worried about. If we can get the other ones, that's all the better. All right, here we go. Best actor. Let's get Emile Zola going. Sam Burke for the 6th attempt. Oh, that's a little worrisome. Best actress. Susie Duncan getting another one. What is that? That is her second one. That's right. Now she gets that one back because we had her give away the other one to the bootleggers, I think it was. Fred Stevens, Life of Emile Zola. That's better. Best director. That could go well for Best Picture. Picking up his second one as well. This is one, if we can get with Bernard Larson, that would be huge. Nope, Sam Holmes, the 6th attempt. Okay, so those are the two. Now, we put some extra influence into these Best Pictures, though. Hopefully one of them gets it for us. Cinematography, don't be the 6th attempt. Please be... Oh, it was the 6th attempt. All right, the nerves are setting in here. Here we go. Life of Emile Zola comes through for us. There we go. 2 in a row. Excellent job. Excellent, excellent, excellent. That was a big one for us. We will see you back, Harlan. We're going to hopefully knock out the last of the requirements here. Fantastic. Jack Stein is a 10-star cinematographer now. Good job, sir. And we're going to have a bunch of actors probably getting established in roles now. Yep. Gabe's still going. I know people have been calling to axe Gabe, but I just can't do it. I love the guy. Maybe we should train him to unlock that talent, but He's good enough for his supporting roles. He's not a leading man. He doesn't need to be. Let's get the Wizard of Oz shooting now. Took a little bit of a dip. And we need to go ahead and get Sand in My Eyes going. Took an increase. We want to see it continue to increase because we have the talent to make this thing better. Vampiro. Almost 5 million at the box office. Not too shabby. All right, Stagecoach. 9s, we did it. We are going to get to see our first boutique bonus potentially with Stagecoach. I'm excited for this one. We're going to open this one on Memorial Day too, and we're going to go big. 30,000. We're putting a lot into this one. On a holiday weekend. We want that 100% of impact. Young men. There we go. Julia will do it. Now I think about it, let's move that back just a little bit. The 90 we've seen is enough because Mr. Smith Goes to Washington did that. All right, let's go to our technologies. What do we have going on here? That's underway. Let's go to our sound. Actually, we're going to hold on for 162 days maybe, unless... Yeah, we're going to hold off because I want to put 2 into that color photography when we get a chance. All right, let's see what we got. Scripts. Who do we have free? We got Jesse Holt. Oh, sci-fi. There we go. We need something with that anyways. Let's see what he can do. Donald Gallagher for a detective. Well, let's... No, he's writing decent enough scripts. We don't need to do that. We are going to put Bernard Larson to research. We'll do random. Maybe we're just picking something he's having trouble finding. And let's get to work on a new script with Felix here. It is going to be... Like I said, I don't have many. We're going to do The Great Dictator, the Charlie Chaplin film where he directed and starred in this with Paulette Goddard. It was a satire. He, like his soldier, I mean, he was poking fun at Hitler, takes over after a plane crash. He comes back. I think he had like secret elements. I can't exactly remember where it falls. No, it's not historical. We'll put a little bit of action because he does declare war on some countries. Let's do a little bit more comedy than drama. And it ends up like a barber, like he gets knocked out on a hunting trip. He's mistaken for a barber. The barber gets put up there and tries to call for some kind of unity because somebody was running away and getting hurt. And so we will put this in a modern European town. We're not ready for World War II Europe on this one. We're going to have the spirited young lady. Because we're going to say that's the one that he was targeting, Paulette Goddard. And we will have a tyrant be the bad guy. Supporting characters. We're going to have him have a right hand. and a... Oh, that's good enough. Themes, what do we want? She does have to make a trip. They have to flee their home. We will have some lowbrow humor. Highbrow probably may fit a little better, but... Oh, we can give some slapstick mayhem. We haven't had that in a while. We will have a... I think that's probably good. With the antagonist repenting, kind of? No. We're going to say the protagonist gets a shot at a better life. Felix, I'm not really sure what you can do with that, but good luck. Let's go ahead and just get another random idea here with Mr. Gallagher. Get something out there a little bit faster that way to give us something to work with and just to put butts in the seats in theaters. Young Mr. Lincoln. Filming results got better for us. Sarah Frid is up to 5 stars. Throw a party to celebrate that. We love her. We will put our best on this to try to keep it high and maybe even improve it slightly. And Sand in My Eyes is ready to go into distribution. It took a hit, but again, it wasn't our best. Not the best film either. All right, we'll put this one in between. It'll be kind of a filler. We'll do 20,000 still. It's not going to fill anywhere near that many. It just does not... It just does not tell me anywhere the expected at all. I don't know where the... Unless I'm looking in the wrong spot, and if I am, please let me know. I like the wedding appearances, making people happy. Yeah, I don't know where to look for those. No. Don't do that. Even though apparently they're not doing much for me. Well, let's get the police back on our side. We're going to have to do some of this other stuff soon. Cinema rates are going to hurt us financially, though. Buck Rogers. Our sci-fi adventure is ready to go. Does give us something different. We'll do that one over the 4th of July. Young Mr. Lincoln will be our 4th of July one if it's ready in time. Young Men. There we go. We're not going to put tricks into that one. Wow, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, still raking in $1 million. It's done $10 million at the box office already. Let's start with 16 and we'll just work our way down. Nothing else is coming out in that time, so we might as well. Well, I mean, Gone with the Wind is, but nothing else that we need the theaters for. Do we have any scripts that we can use? Nothing that excites me. There we go. Getting some fresh elements there. And Retirement Rush. Christopher Hill. He's getting a little bit better. And he gave us something we can actually use. It's in space. Okay. But we can make a great spaceship, apparently. The future is amazing. Let's put this one in color. Sci-fi needs to be, right? It's got a prison break, a patriarchal figure, an outcast. Let's let Mr. Barrett get that one. Directed by Anthony Campbell. Oh, a female outcast. Okay. It's not very good. Let's let Vivian do this one. Our patriarchal figure will be Charlie Graham, and there we go. Oh, that's such a good run for Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. And Gone with the Wind is about to be released, so we're going to see how that one does on its first week. The sixth attempt had quite an increase in all of its appeal there. Start this one. And we are almost good to go. Gone with the Wind. Give us some good news. Audience loves it. Solid enough reviews. We do need to start getting some major hits out here to make sure we get that Best Picture award again. Okay, we're going to see how the first week goes for Gone with the Wind before we do anything else. Mr. Smith Goes to Washington has continued to rack up $9.5 million in profit. Is that our number one now? It is close. It might overtake another Frank Capra film. It happened one night. Frank Capra just knows what he's doing. When we follow his script, things turn out great. Let's see. Gone with the Wind. What did we do? 25,000. Only 50%, but it is already profitable, so things are going well for us there. And on that note, we are going to wrap this episode up. Looks like next week is when Mr. Smith Goes to Washington will become our new record-setting profitable film. Lots of movies in production. Scripts are being worked on. We've got some weaker scripts to go, and we will see how things turn out for us. So we are one Pollux Award away from finishing the boutique pathway and then choosing another one to go in these last 8-9 years that we have. So I want to thank all of you for joining me again. Really do appreciate it. It has been a lot of fun playing this one. I'm glad you all are enjoying it. Check it out for yourself if you can, and if you haven't already. So highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. You'll have fun with it as well, playing your dreams as this Hollywood mogul here. So want to thank you again, and take care. Come back on that next episode. Until then, we'll see you.